Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the Board Game Hero, and in this video, we're going to be unboxing Windward Treacherous Skies expansion with the collector's box. I backed the deluxe upgrade edition. It's here, deluxe upgrade kit. So this doesn't include the base game. This is just the expansion and the collector's box, wherein I can put my base game. All right, the base game I also backed in their first Kickstarter, so that would be interesting to put everything inside this box. All right, so this is a huge box. I'm not kidding. This is really huge. This is the size of Gloomhaven, with much less depth, maybe half of it. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside. Upon seeing the box, you will see a nicely illustrated cover art here, which is, in my opinion, the main highlight of the Windward game since the base game. It has a really nice art style, and it gives this vibe of a retro futuristic or classic futuristic. It's not retro, it's like a classic painting, but it's at the same time futuristic, set in the future. The game is set in the planet Celus, and you are pirates um, hunting these cresters, which are basically flying whales. All right, let's open it up. By the way, naturally it has a box leaf, like I don't know, millimeter box leaf there. So let's see if after punching everything, it will, be gone. So lifting up the box, you will be welcomed with the rule book of the first game, and as well as the expansion. It has a nice texture, like a matte linen texture there. If you know Wingspan rulebook, you will know what I mean. Right, so these are the rule books. And what is these? We have the automa, and oh, we have a special message, personal message. A few things to note as you open the game for the first time. If you order the collector's edition, you will find a bag of miniatures. Well, I did not, so you need to put miniatures in there. Okay, all right. So I did not do that. Maybe, well, maybe we did. Let's see. All right, we have first set of punch cardboard. Ooh, okay. Let's see the quality. So this will be placed on the board with the cluster of rocks, and you can now mine it for resources like such. Okay. Because in the previous game, or in the base game, it's just a design that blocks your movement. So we have a lot of those tokens. I'm not gonna call it flimsy or low quality. It's just a normal standard quality of tokens. Nothing impressive. We have a circle that will go around the board. This will be the score track, I believe. So yeah, the design is simple, muted colors, which is the theme of the game. The art color palette. Let's just take it out. Okay, this will go around the board. What else? We have this dial that we will connect later to this one. As you can see here, let me get it off. All right, so we have here. I think it's gonna be like that, and we have some black market cardboards here. By the way, this icon means the treasures, and there is an option to get a metal coin, metal set of metal coins, but I did not uh, go through with that. I just settled for cardboard coin. All right, and these are the new crew that you can hire: trim master, marine, and purser. And we have a lot of empty trays here for, I guess this is for the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gameplay is now can be played by 6 players. So these are all free with the collector's box. So let's set it aside. This will be used when we decide to put the base game in here. All right, and then we have this just divider, just normal thin plastic to divide the stuff. So this is much full of empty trays because we already have the base game. This is for the dial. Yeah, wow, they separate. This is a waste of plastic. Look at that. In one packaging, they have this piece, and in a separate packaging, they have this piece. So that is very wasteful. They can just put this inside one small packaging. Even half of this can fit those two. But I don't know what's the decision behind that. It's weird. All right, let's take a look at these two miniatures. These are special miniatures that were unlocked in the campaign. So let's take a look at like the Kraken, but they call this, I think, Kolkar. Krokal, I forgot the name, but yeah. So that is what it looks like. Ooh, so that will be attached to a transparent base, and it will also be floating. And then we have the legendary blue crester. This is a community made module, but the designer or the creators decided to include it in their game, which is very nice of them. All right, let's set it aside, and we will see more empty trays here. And there you go. The components are hiding. So we have a bunch of miniature pieces here. There's the side. Then we have a huge tray. I think you can also use this during the game. And this will hold the cards. This will hold the tokens here. It will hold the cards. 3 cards always open in front of you during the game. And what is this? I think these are the quests or the events that you can take on. There are contracts as well that you can take on in this game to get additional points. So that is that tray. Wow, this is full of plastics. Okay, so these are the dashboards or some of it. I will open that up later. Let's just focus on the tray first and other components. Okay, so we have more tray here. And what is this? We have more components such as the pirate ships. We will open this up later. And the rest are just plastic components. Let's see under it. Alright, there you go. Empty. This is an empty box full of plastic. Alright, so I will be back. I will just put the inserts back and show you the other components. Alright, welcome back to the table. First, let's take a look at these dashboards. They are just 3 layers here, so let's take a look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small dashboards. Let's take a look at them. They are all the same. I bet these are for each player. So each player will have this dashboard with the black background and storage maximum of 6 items. They can hold gas treasures plus 2 pips or supply cards. Then at sky, this is what's there and your speed and whatsoever. Right, so this is a new dashboard that came with expansion. And then we have a cargo hold. This is probably for the Automa, but I'm not sure because maybe this is for the 6 player. For the pirates. So we have here new crew spaces and same thing with the base game except for the treasure here that's new. And yeah, so those are the dashboards. I already cut open the plastics containing the miniatures. Take a look at the little one. So they don't have the base. Maybe it's in this bigger one. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, they are in here. So we have, let's separate them. Okay, so I managed to separate them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9 tall ones, and we have like 3 short ones, and we have one that is very, very short. I don't know which one goes to which base, but let's not do it now. But these small ships are two of each. They have 2 copies of each. So we have purple, green, blue, and red and yellow. Green and blue is hard to differentiate. So this is green. I thought this is blue. So there you go. That's the problem. All right. And then we have a ship here for the pirates. Pirate ship. Nice. Okay. So that's the 6th player, I believe, with the different play style. And then going back to this big pack of miniatures, we have 2 dice extra. Then we have I, I don't know what this is. This actually, like, I think this is the market, a black market area. But this looks like the one in the base game, the one in the center. So maybe this is like an additional. And then we have the smaller scout ships, probably, or ships. And then we have additional ship for each player as well. Um, I think this is cargo. You know what? Let's take a look at the rule book. We will find out the names of these ships so that I don't, um, just say random things. Okay, so this is the White Crester, yep. And this is the Raider ship. And then these ships are just tracker tokens, so you can just track the things on the board, like your health and stuff. And then these are scout ships, smaller one, yeah. And that's it. Basically, that's it. And aside from the tracker tokens inside and the scout ships, we have 2 crew markers for the Raider player, which is the color black. And those are all their miniatures. And then let's take a look at the cards next. All right, we have the events. What else? Oh wait, these are all events. So let's take a look at the events then. We have engine failure with like a yellow paper art. Triworks breakdown. Wanted. If you win a battle against a ship, you take 2 treasure tokens. Oh, okay. So these are events and as well as contracts that you can take. That you can do. Thinning the herd. Weekend after battling. Red cresters are strength 3. Zephyr anomaly. Huh? Should it be anomaly? Your ship may use a Zephyr space to move to any. Alright. So those are all the events which will spice up your games. Put it back to this. So let's open that up. We have some effects here at the back when revealed. These are for the automa. So let's separate that. So these are automa cards. And we have at the back we have some effects when revealed, rest phase, gas token, and then we have the destination, strength, and the elevation for the automa. So that should be nice to play the solo, because in the first game the solo is a little bit of a tacked on feature, just so you know they can say that it has solo games, it has a solo mode. But in this expansion it has now a 6 game campaign for the solo, and it has an automa. Alright, so the contracts are: you get 4 treasure if you attack a gray crester, you get 4 red crester, 4 for a white, 4 attack ship. So you have the reward and what you need to do to get that reward. So at the end of your turn with 2 crester teeth in your hold, end your turn with 4 gas and 4 cannons in your ship. So this is just things to spice up your game, like a module. And lastly, we have these cards, probably more items and references. Let's get this out of the way first, okay? Remaining lives, White Crester, remaining lives, probably for the tracking. It's for the cooperative play, so let's set it aside there. Reference for the White Crester in Free for All. Um, we have an explanation of how battles work, like a reference card, and just a reference for what you can do on your turn. So nice, that's nice. Good games have reference cards. Okay, we have achievements, supplies. Okay, achievements, we have supplies. Okay, so the rest are supplies. So before we move on to the supplies, let's take a look at the achievements. So achievements, initiate 3 battles in 1 turn, you get 3 points. 15 spaces in 1 turn, you get 3. Supply cards, gas pockets, reach 20 or more hits in a battle. Okay, so those are achievements that will, just again, same with the contract, spice up your game. You can play this game however you want. You want to attack other players, be a pirate, you can do that. Or you just want to hunt cresters, you can do that. I don't know. Yeah, you can just mine the rocks, or what do they call it? Something. You can do that as well. But the main game is to hunt cresters or whales, and the rest are just secondary. Okay, supplies. We have aero generator, which means it generates air, so you can roll for new wind direction. Now the thing here is the effect is very very small, that you cannot see it with um, at first look, because they focus more on the art, and second they focus on the name, and lastly the important part is like very small, like a flavor text, which is yeah, I'm gonna say it's bad graphic design, because fonts like this and colors like that are reserved for flavor text, which you can ignore, but if you want to read, you can still read it. This one, you are like expected to read the title, and that's it, you understand the effect. But some of them like this are very are long, not short, but yeah, you have to read it. You have to really look closely to be able to read that. All right, so we have harpoon, +1 hit, crew morale, swivel gun. So yeah, that's it. These are the items that you can have on your ship, and that's basically it. Maybe I will try to rebox it, meaning I will put my base game and this expansion inside this box using the plastic trays, and you will see how it looks like. But until then, this is the Board Game Hero. This is the unboxing of Windward. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.